Hey y'all, it's Chantrell and Darren with the God Said No YouTube channel, and it's very unorthodox for us to do anything this way. We don't have nothing, but it's very important for us to tell our truth and no one to be able to tell our story but us. And it's very sad that right now we have to talk to you. It's very sad that social media can be a gift and a curse. And right now I feel like it's a little, I know the love we're going to get from this is going to be a gift and a blessing, but feeling like we're forced to share before we're ready is a curse. And it's because people don't respect your privacy or respect your journey or respect transition. So what we're going to share is our biggest superhero, Darren, has passed away. He's transitioned. Yeah. I said he transferred his superhero power to his brother because since Darren transitioned last night, oh my gosh.
Almost 24 hours
ago. So this is less than 24 hours and we're having to do this. Darren had been on hospice and he was waiting for us to be okay. And we finally realized that I'm going to speak for me. I finally realized that we were holding him back from happiness. And his happiness and joy is to be with God, to have his full rightful body. And you haven't heard from us in a long time because we've been processing. I've been in such a down state that our life centered around Darren Rashad Taylor. And I knew this was happening. I didn't know it would be this quick, but it was throwing me in a tailspin of what am I going to do with my life when I'm going to tell you how Darren is so mischievous. I was kind of bamboozled and hoodwinked by him. He knew that I was preoccupied with his brother being the unstable one. And he knew that he was my stable baby. And he knew that I wasn't as, I was always attentive. Like I am that mama. But he was good. And while he knew that I had to be hypersensitive and vigilant to the little one, he was ready to move on. And we did this peacefully in our home. He was with people who loved him. Mom, dad, brother, Deuce. You got it? You got anything? Because I'm getting a little emotional.
Yeah, we lost Darren last night at 10 o'clock. And like she said, we wanted to be able to share this story with you guys and you can hear it from us personally, you know. We lost an angel, you know. He was the strongest person I've ever known in my life. The strongest person. He's been through more in his little life than I know most people ever go through in half the lifetime. You know, and he waited around for us. He knew that I feel like he knew that we would be somewhat distracted with his transition because we were dealing with Jackson. And it didn't slip up on us, but it's like, I can't believe this is happening. You know.
It doesn't feel real.
it doesn't.
I've cleaned up his room like he's gone to the hospital again, and making it like he's coming home. And my husband, my partner, did the strongest thing that I've ever seen anybody do. He stood there with Darren while Darren transitioned. But when the funeral service came to get Darren, my husband did not allow them to take him out on a stretcher.
No.
He carried our baby out of this house. That was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. That his love. It was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. He carried him.
He deserved to be carried out. He don't deserve to be rolled out. That's our baby. That's my Darren. He's not getting rolled out of here. No, he was loved. He was loved by many.
So
he was a baby. Even though he was 11, you're not grown at 11. He's still our baby.
we baptized Darren on Thursday. And on Wednesday, Darren had the most beautiful day that he's had in...
I can't explain.
Can't explain it. Like, he stopped eating over a week ago during his tube feedings. And on Wednesday, I walked in his room that morning. I didn't know what to expect. Every morning I get up, I'm on edge. And I got up that morning and I walked in his room and he was bright-eyed. And he was like, "Hey, Mama." And I was like, "Good morning. This is going to be a great day." And I planned the day for us. I was like, "We're going to watch movies. You're going to spend time with your brother." The whole time I was planning ahead for what was happening. I was contacting all the people. I was getting everything in order. And he was spending time with his brother while I was doing that. And something so beautiful that I saw was it was like he was looking at Jackson and he was like, "Hey, bro, focus on me." And Jackson was hanging out in his room and Jackson focused on him. And for an hour, like they were locked. Like I would come in and I'd be like, and they'd be like, I'm like, okay. And I feel like at that time, Darren transferred his superpower to Jackson because Jackson has been doing all kind of stuff since then that is new. But he prepared us for this. Darren deserves his peace. He deserves to be happy. I said he hadn't checked in with us yet because he's up in health and playing. He is having the time of his life. He's been bound in his body, trapped for 6 years, and he's free. And we loved him. We still love him. And Darren, our love transcends universe and it reaches you to heaven. And I know you feel how much your mommy and your daddy and your brother and your grandma and your Gigi's, how much we all love you, how proud we are of you, and how we're going to give you a legacy. And we're going to continue to do things in your honor, in your name. I'm sad because this should be different. We shouldn't have to do this now. But we are very adamant on being able to tell our own story, and we're seeing our story being told. And it's less than 24 hours, which proves why I've always been ultra private with our life. You guys haven't seen Darren much because Darren was my baby. and we protected that piece of us. But Darren fought long and hard, and he deserves this happiness. He deserves to rest in God's hands and arms, and we'll see him again. You know, God said no, saved them 1,000,000 times. But this time God said no to pain and suffering, and he granted Darren eternal peace. So God said no, it's not always in the light that you think. You know, God said no to Darren suffering any longer. He couldn't stand for him to suffer any longer. He said no to what we wanted, which is a hard pill to swallow, but we love Darren so much that we're happy for him. And we as a family are incredible. And we had some incredible moments over the last few weeks that I'm going to highlight within this video. And you'll see how incredible it was. But I'm going to end with this. I know my baby's in heaven because God showed me the light on him. And you'll be able to see the light that God showed while he was still here. So he held on for us, and I thank you, Darren, for considering us. And we're going to consider you and be happy for you, but we miss you already.
I miss him so much.
And I want to thank everybody for the support that they've given us already. For not letting us say no to love. For showing up anyway when we don't even respond back. Because we need you. Because this was hard. That was my baby. It hurts. But we're going to show you how you can get through this too. Because we're going to do it. We're going to show you how you can do it too. God said no. He can stay with us this time. Rest in peace, Darren Rashad Taylor.
Love you, Darren. Love you, Bunga Wooka Man.